All right, guys, we're going to be going over how I caught Roku this afternoon after earnings from $64 a share all the way up to over $70 a share. Take me like 2 minutes to run through this real quick, but it's something everybody needs to know. So make sure to watch this video until the end to see how I play earnings and how I was able to catch something like this on Roku. So first things first, we had earnings come out right there at market close. We had really good numbers here with revenue up more than 19.8%. And as you can see, this thing went pretty wild after that news came out. From about 402 to about 406, this thing just rocketed. This thing was up from 60 all the way up to about $68 a share. Now, once it pulled back, this is what I do. This is your first wave of what? These are your news chasers. These are your algos. These are your initial buyers at the news, right? Algos buy up. All the chasers starting to buy up. They see this wild move at the close. So you get a lot of that FOMO here. So what I do, knowing that we had the earnings call at 5 o'clock, you can take the three-wave approach here. And I use a three-wave approach in a lot of my trading. It's a way that I look for confirmation in breakouts. It's a way I look for confirmation on my flush trades. A way I look for confirmation after earnings like this. We've got our first wave here with news. Second, we've got our second wave here. These are when your profit takers start to capitulate. Okay, this pullback, volume decreasing steadily. I did take a first loss on this. I played it initially off the pullback here, trying to risk the previous low off 64.30 for the curl back up through the high. I got stopped and I waited for confirmation to let me know where a more clear level of defined risk was in this trade. As you can see right here, if we scroll up, I did take the first loss on it from right here at 66, risking 64.30. Took about $1.70, $1.50 loss on this, risking from an average cost of 65.70. Took the first loss on that until we did have a more clear defined level of risk. Now I got back in here on the low at 64.50. If we pull this up right here, I said the earnings call is at 5 p.m. So I said if this is still holding the range over 64 in the next 30 minutes, I'll take some for a close near the highs. And of course at 418, I said that I'm adding some size. So if we pull up Roku here, 418, said I'm adding some size. That was right here on this candle, right around 64.40, 64.50. So took the size there after we had a more defined level of risk here off of the 63.90. After we saw buyers come in multiple times off 63.90, we had a more defined level of risk. And I was looking for a close back up near the highs because we had that earnings call at 5 p.m. So we had our first wave of chasers, second wave of profit takers at capitulation after we formed our defined level of risk here at 63.90. Once we had that defined level of risk, I could actually let my thesis play out on the third wave, which is your second wave of buyers that are buying up in anticipation of the earnings call. Now, what you'll see here is that earnings call was at 5 o'clock Eastern time, which was our little anticipatory news event. And as this did hit that news, broke the uptrend and ended up making, and this is more of the backside of the move now on Roku. So three-wave approach. First wave is your news chasers. Second wave is your defined level of risk once profit takers capitulate. Once profit takers capitulate, and then your third wave is the secondary run up into the earnings call. Number one tip I can give in this video, though, do not gamble before earnings. If you're going to play earnings, do what I did and just react to how the market reacts. So if the market reacts well to earnings, you can always play it based on that, but don't try and predict what the market's going to do. You never know with earnings. It can go either way. So be smart and do what's going to be predictable over the long term. And I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. I'm excited for tomorrow. Thursday and Friday should be great days. Today was very, very nice on ticker ANET on the all-time high break. We also played that very, very well today. I'll pull that up really, really quick. Played that today from 202 to 209. I did really, really nice on that. Let me pull up that trade. See right here out of the open from 202 all the way up to 209. So really, really good day today playing these larger names. Small caps are definitely lacking opportunity right now. So you've got to be playing these larger names like this, larger picture ideas that take, 30 minutes to an hour rather than the quick small cap scalps, which have been so choppy. So really happy with today. Hope to see you in the Discord for tomorrow. Make sure to claim your 5-week trial, and I will see you guys there. Peace.